testing, testing, testing. 2, 2. A 1, a 2, a 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. What's that like? Okay. Wait. Don't know why it goes right. Yeah, no need for that. Either. Variation. How low does it go? Let's check. I'm trying to stay above 35 hertz. I think we're okay. Bend. If we got any other. Do rapid fire. If in doubt, I do this so much. Like a diddle. Easy A project, thank you for following. Greetings. And this one as well. Yes, no, I didn't try it. I knew yeah, I kind of forgot to do that. Totally, I was like, for 2 days, I was trying to remember to do it. Like, oh, I'll do that. I take a relaxed attitude towards these things, and then sometimes I miss the opportunity. But is it still up? Because I will do that. I will make a note so I don't forget. I want to hear the moment. I want to go through the patches. You know what I mean? I bet they're like good patches. All right, James, how you doing? I've seen you for a while. I want to hear more tunes, James. All right, Brother Baz. Yeah, all good going here. There you go. Note made. Dead mate works kill me off at the moment. Yeah, work's killing you off. Yeah, I know what you mean. One of our kids is away with his other dad, so I've got a bit more time, a little bit more time in the evening. User 113. Yes, mate. I did watch the LB masterclass, and it led me on a mad journey. Like, yeah, it was brilliant. What a great suggestion. And I'd recommend for anyone to watch that, actually, if you're interested in dance music. Well, dubstep, if you're interested in dubstep, yeah. Because 113 told me to watch it to sort of see the origins of dubstep, like sort of one of the sort of things. And in this 2007, I think, computer music interview with LB. I don't think I'd even heard an LB tune before, but I like garage, old garage, yeah. So his interview was fascinating. Like, I was just totally gripped to that. Yeah, and so he talked about Tuss. I can't remember his name. He mentioned this guy, and so this was just one. The whole interview is mad. Like, it's brilliant seeing him talk through these techniques and mindset and stuff. But one part, and near towards the end of it, he mentions another producer who chops up little segments of records and puts them as samples, but like really tiny samples, like really small length samples. And I was like, I wonder if that's what I heard, because I've been in search of these tunes that DJ Easy played in like around the year 2000. I've been searching them for that long. These tunes. I've attempted many searches before. Like I'm not ready to do that. Yes, LB is goated. Yeah, top interview. Anyway, so it sent me on this. He mentioned his name, and I looked at this other producer's entire discography to try and find if I could find those tunes, because it sounded like the style. Anyway, I went back to there was actually one with this guy and Todd Edwards. If you know your garage, you'll know Todd Edwards. I didn't know who it was. All I know is that I loved his music back in the year 2000. I had no idea who it was. So, yeah, started looking through some other garage mix CDs from that era, and found Todd Edwards, and I heard the Todd Edwards tune. I'm like, oh my god, that's the same style. I wonder if I'll start listening to all the Todd Edwards stuff, I'll find these tunes. Anyway, I did. I found all 3 tunes from around the year 2000, which and I was so happy. So yeah, from me suggesting that LB thing, I found these old tunes. Yeah, to Roscoe. I remember seeing a Roscoe one ages ago as well. Yeah, I've not seen a Code 9 one. I think Woody from VHS. No way, Woody. Wow. Yeah, the finding old tunes. Yeah, so I found 3 tunes, and it made me find another, because I was in the mood and for finding songs. I'd listened to a lot of music in one go, and I found this other track as well, which I was looking for. So I found 4 tracks in one day. But yeah, Todd Edwards, what's up? Oh, and Aphex, he would never do it. He would never do it, would he? Maybe he would. Maybe we'd get so old. Maybe in like when he's like 60 or something. It's probably not that far off. Maybe 70. He'll be like, I'm going to tell you about all the synthesizers that I used making just one of his albums, like, and I'm going to tell you how to use them. And that'll get a lot of views, probably. He produces in a war tank. Yeah, I love these rumors. Someone posted a picture of him like outside this mad like place. I don't know where it was, like a public place, and he was just going through a side door in this like mad building that you wouldn't think anyone would live in. And he fakes as a psyop, yeah. Designed to chill us out so we don't rebel. Designed to keep us busy with our machines. But yeah, that was great. Yeah, 113. Thank you for the LB suggestion, because it took me on this crazy like search, seeing someone from after that era, and it wasn't even the person he was talking about. LB was talking about this other guy who was another garage producer who did similar technique, but Todd Edwards took this sort of chopping technique right to the full, like this weird like. Do I have to play some? Yeah, I've saved them all. I need to download them as well, just in case. Old school hardcore hits. Not this one. Oh, this is a tune though, right? Does it shut the door? Shut the door! Open your eyes. This is it. This is such a tune. Can you hear the chops? Little. Oh, Boards of Canada. I love Boards of Canada. Boards of Canada is a big influence. Yeah, what's your favourite Boards of Canada so far, Foster? time in the history of this. Flutes. You just bought the whole discography. Oh my gosh! Wow. That's insane, mate. The whole discography on vinyl of the Boards of Canada. That's a lot of vinyl. I mean, it's not loads, but it's the best thing to have on vinyl. Surely you can. I wonder if it's like analog to analog as well. I wonder if they might have skipped. They might have just done 100% analog, going from tape to straight to vinyl. I bet it fucking did cost pretty penny. But wow, can I come round and listen to some vinyl? I do listen to 4x4 bassline. Well, I have, mainly on TikTok actually. But before that, yeah, because Garage kind of like DJ Easy would play this or this. He played this is the finally one of the records I found after so much time, and he would play some sort of like early bassline stuff. Oh no, wait, would he? Wait, I don't know if there's one track that's kind of like it sounds like a proto bassline, but I don't know whether it is or not. Because I'd have to Google that and dig deep to see if people say that, because I can't remember the name of it. Oh no, there it is. Reach and Spin. This one. It's not really bassline, is it? But check out that 303. Some of the really old tunes. I mean, he was there in, yeah, I'd say one of them. Oh mate, just stop the music, because you, yeah, that is my favourite. It's weird how it's not many people's favourite though. So I like Anthem Icarus. After listening to all Boards of Canada from their first stuff, the first album, the second album, which, yeah. So, no, what's it called? Music Has the Right to Children. Sunshine. No, what's it called? Gyroscope. GeoGaddy. And then hearing, and they had some EP releases, didn't they? But yeah, then eventually in like, and that was like, was that 15 years ago now? Might be older than that. Campfire Head Phase, the album, and on the album is a track called Satellite Anthem Icarus, and I think it's like, it makes you feel like you're lifting off the ground. I've not heard any piece of music that does it quite like that. It's an amazing bit of programming, musical wizardry and technical wizardry to achieve that. But all that stuff is very textural, isn't it? You have one favorite. Whoa. What's your favourite on Tomorrow's Harvest? Because I haven't heard that as many times. I'm just waiting for the new one to come out. Maybe there will never be a new one. Maybe that's it. Can't have too much of a good thing, can you? Boards of Canada. So how would you describe Boards of Canada? It's kind of like, it's kind of chilled mostly. It's kind of psychedelic because it's got loads of weird samples and textures in it, but it flows nicely. It's not too weird that you can't listen to it. There are some interlude tracks which are a bit weird, but they're only short, so you just kind of like sit through them, and then the next track comes on and it's got beats, kind of regular beats. Nothing is real. Right, I'll have to check that one out again. But yeah, no, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Buck. Yeah, I should have a T-shirt. Really, I'm that much of a fan. My friend's got a T-shirt. You heard that Cass State and Ludo dubstep track? Let's have a listen. Quick listen, because I want to go back in. Right, Craig.
Yo, I don't do subliminals, I keep
experimental, warm, nostalgic. Yeah, definitely nostalgic.
Yo, I don't do subliminals, I keep the talk and sing to a minimal. I Ludo, bring it back. Yo, I don't do subliminals, I keep the talk and sing to a minimal. Them man love to talk shit on the net then crumble when they see man in the physical. Mom try tell me to eat your greens as a kid way back when I ate in the dinner hall. And it's mad cause I'm eating off green and I whip right now and it's all nutritional and medicinal. I'm blending, I'm just way too visible. Yo, I was driving round in a dingle whip way before man got his provisional. Sat in a can as an innocent man and the judge tried label me as a criminal. Now I'm in a booth just trying to get lyrical and I'm with St. Nude, I'm a slim typical. Yo, Scouse said in an Italian. That's a lit companionship, just pre out the tracks, just carrying. Told bro I'll come to the function as long as I know I can get this ballion. And broski's dead in the back with a watt like Hardy and Megan Thee Stallion. And you know that he brought some Callian.
Hazy sound, yeah. Nostalgic is the one. It's a trip. Nice. That's welcome.
Yo, I don't do subliminals, I keep the talk and sing to a minimal. Yo, I don't do subliminals, I keep the talk and sing to a minimal. Yo, I don't do subliminals, I keep the talk and sing to a minimal. I Ludo, bring it back. Yo, I don't do subliminals, I keep the talk and sing to a minimal. Them man love to talk shit on the net then crumble when they see man in the physical. Mom try tell me to eat your greens as a kid way back when I ate in the dinner hall. And it's mad cause I'm eating off green and I whip right now and it's all nutritional and medicinal. I'm blending, I'm just way too visible. Yo, I was driving round in a dingle whip way before man got his provisional. Sat in a can as an innocent man and the judge tried label me as a criminal. Now I'm in a booth just trying to get lyrical and I'm with St. Nude, I'm a slim typical. Yo, Scouse said in an Italian. That's a lit companionship, just pre out the tracks, just carrying. Told bro I'll come to the function as long as I know I can get this ballion. And broski's dead in the back with a watt like Hardy and Megan Thee Stallion. And you know that he brought some Callian.
Nice. I like it. Nice that. A Scouse and an Italian. That's what a Scouse and Italian sound like. Dubstep has changed, yeah. It's whatever you want it to be, innit? It was meant to be. Yeah, that was a banger. I was nodding my head to that one. St. Ludo and Cass State. This tune, no, I don't know. Keep messing with this, I think it sounds good. Cheers. I hear something like this and I go,
yo, I was driving around in a dingle whip way before.
That's nice and simple, but it's better that behind it is, you know, loads of the rhythms coming from the MC. So yeah, tracks with. That's why I've not got any vocals on my tracks, because they're all too busy, I reckon. I've got to just make a track nice and simple so someone can sing on it. What I'm looking for now. I was going to type in this other suggestion here just because I keep getting curious about what's out there. Okay. Yeah, cheers, 113. Dipping out. I'll take a break. Yeah, Craig, no, I'm definitely like that. like it's. I remember when I had more free time. Is this? This sounds like really old. This is 2022. Wow. That's sick. Sick bassline. Yeah, it does remind me of Koki, yeah. Something he'd play. Yeah, they're great sounds. Two great sounds. Like that's a mysterious quite. That sounds. It's quite hard to. I can't think how that's made straight off. It's definitely got lots of like movement in the pitch, which is throwing me off. But yeah, obviously like sick. I like that kind of bass line, and it does remind me of Koki or something Koki would do. Yeah. And then the buzz, that brr, brr, brr. Even that sounds really good, you know. It's a you can make a buzz, but to make a buzz that sounds like that, it's quite hard. Yeah, so when I had like more free time, I would try and do this practice every day, and I did. The first time I ever did it, I did it for 7 days on the run, and started 2 tracks every day, spent half an hour in each session, and there was only one day where I only did 1, so I ended up at the end of the week with 13 tracks, and then I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna work like this from now on. So I managed to do that every day, but not every. You know, it wasn't 2 a day, it was just 1 day I missed out, but that's okay. You can miss one out. But these days, yeah, I mean, it's not constant for me. Yeah, there's too many things going on, and sometimes I'm like, I sit on the computer and going, right, I've done this for like 7 days straight. Like, do I want to do? Maybe I just want to doom scroll tonight. And then it gets to near midnight and I'm going, well, I can't do a live stream, so I might just open up a project that's in the mixing stage and work on that for a bit and not start a new one that day. But I would say nearly every day I'm going into Ableton doing something, whether it's starting a new one or carrying on, spending a little time doing, just trying to solve some problems in a mix in a tune that's almost finished. But I think the important thing for this system to work is you have to do more sessions where you start new tunes to have enough, because you need enough of those, because only a few of those are going to make it to the next stage where you're discovering and trying to finish them. So you need, for every 10 you start, you might only have 1 that you can bob in and out of to you know, draft and mix better and solve problems and edit. So I've always got a bit, and if I ever start, this was the problem I had. I did this dubstep album that started in October and finished it like a month ago. And in that last month, that very last month before finishing it, it was all I did. And it's a mistake doing that, because I was only going through the same 7, and then it was only the same 3 tunes, and I wasn't starting any new tunes. And I think it's hard to do both. It's hard to go between both, because you just want to get them finished. So you want to spend loads of all your sessions getting done, but if you don't start any new ones, then suddenly you're left with nothing no new stuff to work to go in and out of. So, you know, it's just this constant machine factory, like shifting things through it. But yeah, not every day. Dubstep slow to 130. I mean, that's like D&B slowed down to 170. There's definitely a... It's hard to get... It's probably hard to sell it, but as a DJ, you could do a whole set of 170. People might go... People might not even... Most people won't realise how much slower it is. And then they won't care, because the bass lines will be a bit lower, won't they? If it's a big sound system, play a bit slower. People will suspend in the air for longer in every beat. Like I did that in this really big sound system in a free party. It was so bassy, and I played at 172. It was. I sped up some jungle to 172 and slowed down D&B to 172, and it was this happy medium for that sound system. It just worked. It's a good night. Anyway, I've been chatting. Not again. What problems? Predator big synth for dubstep track? No way. Didn't know that. Bass plate. Is that bass plate? Bass plate? Could be bass plate, couldn't it? Clangers. Maybe it is bass plate. No, it is.
Can we imagine
Trees, Spanish moss.
Are like this.
Let us go very close. Let us look and listen,
Very carefully.
and perhaps we shall see.
You feel that, okay? I'm playing over something I've used Reason for about 15 years. Yes, get in. Whatever works. I mean... That's why I won't get off Ableton now, because I've used it for so long. It was hard to get off Cubase. Cubase was my... I knew it so well. Ostra, thanks for the likes, mate. I just realised it's the clangers sound.
That is a clanger.
That's nuts. I'm gonna play this to my kids. Sick. Bass plate and the clangers, that one. He's your mate? No way. Nice. No way, we've got... Yeah, you found it. Well done. You just had to tune in
That
at
is
the
a
right time.
clanger. And that is another clanger. They seem to have a piece of rope.
And now they seem to be having a bit of an argument about their piece of rope.
Nice. I play them my music a lot. They've heard some of my tunes a lot of times now. Like this dubstep album that's about to come out, they've heard it a lot of times. Oh yeah, I know this one. Forgot about this. It's gotta go on the old school hardcore hits list. All the VIP. It's a tune, I don't know. Yeah, I forgot. That's kind of... I forgot all about that tune, and it's in my subconscious. When I make dubstep tunes, it's one of those tunes that the rhythm is there, like a... it starts with the, and then something after it. Just that. It's those things that I call from, for sure, in my memory. VIP though. Not sure about that. This could be in nuts. I mean, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Gonna get the kids skanking right. So we'll hit it. What's this? What is this? Bet it's gonna be proper weird. This. Just fast track. The test press sound by something really nice. Clue Kid, Frogs on Acid. I do know who are Of the Tree. Well, I've heard Of the Trees, yeah. Not heard this before. 1 million views. 2 million views. Does anyone know what he's saying? Cannot work that one out. But yeah, nice. Clue Kid. Clue Kid. I've heard Dolphin by Clue Kid a lot of times. My mate used to have that vinyl. He doesn't play anymore. He had a kid and then he just doesn't DJ at all now. We put on a few nights together in Manchester. He was called Numbskull, and he had his own night called Rave Monster.
Keep jumping, you bastards!
Oh yeah. It's about the rhythm there, isn't it? Not sure what that is. Spotlighting.
Keep jumping, you bastards!
It's not coming up. So I forget that like dubstep used to have very, very short intros. You don't have to wait. It's from the beginning now. I love dub.
Brixton, you call this. Brixton, take it or leave it.
and they play their bloody jungle music all night.
Yeah. All night. Alright, released on 2022. Not bad, not bad.
Brixton, you call this. Brixton, take it or leave it.
Quite nice, actually.
Yeah, it's called the Tripper Snipper.
Why's it called a tripper snipper?
Because it trips you the fuck out and your whole life gets snipped from reality. Plus you hear the sound of a whippersnipper in the back of your head for like 7 hours or so.
Sassy, what's in it?
Oh, you know, the use. Yeah.
Just gonna call that there. Right, I'm gonna load up SoundCloud and I'm gonna put this in here. Just paste. So I have this one. Wait. Which one?
Brixton, you call this. Brixton, take it or leave it.
Love for this tune right now in the chat.
Brixton, you call this. Brixton, take it or leave it.
So I don't know if I've heard this track out and about. I don't know, remember it. Actually, no, I can't. No, I haven't. Oh, what have I done? It was only released like 3 years ago, so no, I haven't. Oh, I didn't need to open the new window. If you know, you know.
I told you not to eat the Tripper Snipper until we're on the roller coaster, you
It's dark.
What a fucking rudder.
Catch, it's good. Quite a clever name, Catch. I've still not seen that film. Yeah. Nice, that's so dark. I mean, in one of the better descriptions. It's the bleakness. I love the bleakness. Toilet noises. How old's that one? Here we're going for a bit of trance. I don't normally listen to trance, so we'll play it. Bleak.
Le proiezioni mentali della gente che vogliamo salvare. Ma finché non le avremo salvate, queste persone faranno parte di quel sistema e questo le rende nostre nemiche. Devi capire che la maggior parte di loro non è pronta per essere scollegata. Tanti di loro sono così assuefatti.
8 years ago, wow, yeah. Oh, I've got some old tracks on SoundCloud under different names, like really old ones.
Mi stai ascoltando, Nio?
You only need like one good one, don't you, to keep you going. Pretty mad. It sounds good, dead loud. Try and make some dubstep, mate. Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds good. Like, I don't really know enough about trance to comment on it. It's make me feel really like spaced out. I suppose that's why it's called trance. Yeah, nice sounds. I would be so spaced out if I was stood on a dance floor listening to that. I'd just be like staring, be like, what's going on? If you know, you know. You're for real. Okay, this is That's filthy. That is filthy music. Yeah, that would go off, wouldn't it? That would, if you're if you're in a place with people who like dubstep, I think that would go off. I think it would be like a cheer when it comes on. But then, like, if I was DJing, I couldn't, if I played every track this level of wonky. You gotta have some breaks, haven't you? You gotta have some contrast. But the world needs the chill tunes, and it also needs the mad tunes like this, like goblin, wonky goblin tunes. I like to make this the louder ones sometimes. I struggle to make the chilled ones. Yeah, that's just nuts. It's shock the crowd at the end of the day. That's one way of seeing it. Yeah, one way of putting it. Yeah, just going for a shock thing. Like, yeah. So you might have had quite a chilled set so far, like for the first 20 minutes, and it's like, yeah, just grooving along some nice dubstep, and then the DJ just goes switches the crossfade over to that, like. And I'm just like, I'll never get bored of that. I'll never get bored of that trick. If it's about timing as well, isn't it? As a DJ, you got to be like, you got to do a nice little build up to it. Get them all dancing, then drop it, then nuts one, and watch the place go off. Preview, yes please. Silex, yeah, I'll have a preview of your track. What was the other one? Catch. Who made... That's really interesting. That's almost like a side trance... yeah, like a trance bass line in a dubstep song. But like, obviously... swung. With swing. I go all over the place with my genres. That's why I can't get a label for these. Wait, so you are... excuse me. You are Catch, are you? Are you Catch? No, you're not Catch. Wait, what's your... We already had your name loaded up. I can't remember what it was. We had it loaded. But yeah, like, you can't get a label release. You actually have to submit to label. Well, like, I'm past that. I don't know if I'm past that. Someone suggested that my D&B tunes, he said, send them to Overview Music, like a D&B label, which I've heard of. And I listened to their discography. I'm like, that's a big compliment. Because they're pretty good. Dora, thank you for following. Anima. Oh, I don't do vowels. I should do that. Thank you then. 50 effects on a bass patch. Oh, you're fostering.
What's up? How you feeling, man? I'm pretty walking.
That's like wonky. It's wonky, but not in the obvious wonky way. It's like it's so stuttered, but still not like completely undanceable. It's messy. That's messy as fuck. That's weird. That's really weird. Put Sentinel SoundCloud under. Oh, Medicine, that was the one. Yeah, I'm so past it too. I just made music for me. Yeah. Privately, Silex. So I hear, yeah, they do some throbbing gristle. No, I don't. That was like an expression of, to describe. Was it to describe like a man with some muscle, a bit of throbbing gristle. Mostly made with stock. So just right. It's just right. That sustained note is just right. There's no. It's not too long. Oh yeah, that frog. Oh, was that frog or was that? It's a rim shot. It sounds like a rim shot. This is meant. That's mint. I mean, that's just amazing. It sounds really nice on ears as well. And it's like simple. That's good. Like if you can make it sounds like there's just a few really good sounds. And I like the hi-hat patterns, just kind of like something about it. I don't know what it is. Sick that, mate. Good job. What are you self-releasing? Self-releasing that? Was that a logo? Can I see? Your label, yes. Nice. Oh, you got doing a proper label, yeah. You releasing, got other artists. Oh, Foster, you've sent me something. Foster. Well, that last one, did you sample any of those vocal chops yourself? Or are they from records or? That snare, oh my gosh, that's a chunky rim shot. Ooh. If that is a rim, yeah, it's a rim shot. Splice. Oh yeah, Splice. Yours was a movie. Can't remember it now. Let's listen again. It did it. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know how you've done that. Two. It's like the first one is like a no reverb, but the other ones, I don't know how you've got that. It's like a muted snare. No harshness. All my stuff has like so much harshness, and I think it's because I damaged my ears a long time ago. It all needs EQing out at the master stage, which I should not go anywhere near. Like reverb bus to a rim and a stretched tom. It's mixed in really well with everything else. That's definitely part of it. Oh, Bournemouth. There's a lot of fun people in Bournemouth, you know, like I've met who live in Bournemouth, yeah. But I'm so far away up in Wrexham. But if I am ever in Bournemouth, it could happen. It could happen. I mean, like, I have a D&B DJ friend who I met at Boomtown who lives there as well. She wants my tunes, and I'm just like, right, I'll get you these latest lot of D&B. In fact, I'm sitting on so many D&B tunes. I'm still trying to work out what to do with them. I think I'm going to have to buy another pro subscription to SoundCloud so I can upload them all to SoundCloud again. And it's crazy, isn't it? Because I could just put them all on Bandcamp for free, or upload them for free. I think SoundCloud is pretty inflexible. You know, I just want another 180 minutes. I don't want unlimited minutes. So they should do me a cheap one. But no, too complex for a big company. I have my own house, so if you need a place to stay at night, you got your own house. Party round at yours. You reckon, Silent? How many tunes have you got up there? Do you know any idea? I don't think they say. I don't think it says, does it? Like your total amount of minutes. I did have a pro. I've had a pro several times before. You've got 11 tracks. I mean, it does push it out to people, doesn't it? A little bit. Foster, you have 100. That's a lot, isn't it? That is like. Whoa, okay. I'm just being a cheapo, aren't I then? Because what is it now? Oops. Upgrade now. It is. So, okay, it's only £75 a year. It's not that bad. What's that? I mean, $6.25 a month. What is that? That's as much as, you know, Mackey's or don't know. What can you get? I mean, you can't. There's nothing for $6.25 on its own, isn't it? Just put like a bottle of something. Bottle of wine. It's not about the amount. It's about the image you portray to people. So yes, that's why I need it. Yeah, for privates. Yeah, because currently the way I would censor DJs, or yeah, it'd be mostly DJs, if not all DJs or other producers, is through Mega. And Mega's pretty good, but because it has its own player, like on WeTransfer and stuff, it has its own file player and it plays FLACs. Because sometimes, well, I don't send FLACs anymore, but it can play FLACs in the browser. However, some people, for some reason, have said, sorry, mate, that doesn't work on my phone. It says I need the Mega app, and I'm like, all you need to do is like press play on it. You don't need to download it or anything. You can download it. But he's like, can you send it me on a WeTransfer? I'm like, for fuck's sake, like, okay. so he can listen to it, and it's worth doing because, you know, he's well connected. But SoundCloud has already gone around all that problem, hasn't it? They already solved the problem of sharing music privately a long time before anyone else did. And it's pretty reliable, isn't it? So yeah, you're right, it's probably worth it. And that's impressive, mate. 700 of us privates. How on earth do you keep track of that? Do you just never delete them? Holy crap. Do you actually label them for the DJ you're sending it to? By any chance? Because I have wondered whether it's worth doing that, and then they see it's for them, and then you know when they've listened to it because it gets one little play on it. Unlimited, yeah. It's not much, is it? 70 quid or whatever it is. Would you mind if I send a link to a private track? Yeah, sure. I don't release music yet. Yeah, sure, Ben, send it over. Less than it is, a lot less than a Netflix sub. Yeah. Knowing I'm paying to upload music makes me make more music. That's an interesting, yeah, because I was like, why? I'm trying to not have any overheads when to being a producer who brings, you know, my streaming income is like, you know, barely anything. It kind of goes up each year a little bit, but it doesn't pay for itself. Like if I pay, like I run a good business, right? I want things to pay for themselves at least, but that's not going to happen. It's still not happening, so I might as well just pay for a little bit more. Mega has a reputation being used for mission. Yeah, that's another thing about Mega. Mega is like really good. I use it as my automatic backup, and you know, right click, share file, and I can listen anywhere. Like it's a mix that I've just done. It's great, but like it's more automatic than SoundCloud, and I would have to upload everything to SoundCloud manually. But yeah, in it, Silix, like Celix, 700. It's a courtesy thing. Right, I've copied your link. Let's go. I think these days they're reinvestment for yourself, because music isn't the way to make money. Good point. Very good point. It's a big screen. Yeah. Good idea, that. Unless you go viral and can capitalize. Yes, Ben, yeah, this is good. Mix up underneath. Sesame Street break. It's good though. Good breaks in there, like, it's great. Yeah, good stuff, mate. Keep it up. Don't matter how long you've been in the game. Your sound might take it too. It's so true. Yeah, liking it. Right, what have we got? I've heard some great music. I think I already followed you. Thanks for sending. Oh shit! Thanks for sending tunes. I think before I go, I might just work on this a little bit more because I'm trying to solve something here. Which is, I'm going to press that as well. See if I can get any. Because what happens when I press the flare, loads of people start watching. Well, I've already had loads of people watch anyway, so I don't know if it works. I'll listen again. If we show this, we'll get rid of it. Alright, yeah, I'm supposed to be making this it's a 60. It was a pain in the ass to work out. It's a 16th dotted, or is it an 8th dotted? I can't remember. It's a dotted note, and it was really hard to work out the timing because I don't know what, I can't remember now. It was a while ago. I had to do some crazy math to work out how much to slow it down by, but I think I did it by ear in the end. There were originally a lot of 16th dotted bass lines. Like, was it this one? 8th dotted. Wait, it'll tell us here, but yeah, 8th dotted. And there was not all plugins have they might have eighth, like all the Ableton plugins have eighth triplet and, you know, eighths, and they don't have dotted, some of them. Whereas 12th dotted, I'm not sure. So I had to like work out the exact milliseconds to get dotted. It's just things you gotta do sometimes. Yo, if you start a DMB alias, just call it Terra. So I have a DMB alias called Nexlev, Nexlev. So and the trouble with my friend who's a promoter and a producer and a DJ, who's started up the label called Wob 40, and I made loads of dubstep for the label, and we have a night called Wob 40 in Wrexham once a year, at the end of March every year. Next year, the third year, but before that we did like a D&B night every month in Wrexham, and on the D&B night, my name on the flyer was Nexlev. She prefers Nexlev, that like she wants that on the flyer over Terra Pastel. And then if I'm doing a dubstep night, if I'm playing dubstep, I'll go on to Terra Pastel. And she's like, and a few others in our collective are saying like, why don't you use Terra Nexlev? Combine the two, and I'm just like, do you know how much? I mean, you can't. One doesn't simply change their name on social media, do they? I think she's having a nightmare. Discord, yeah, Discord is in my bio. We share tunes on there sometimes, and sometimes it's good for continuing the conversation offline when I've got to go early, because sometimes I just have to go because I've got kids screaming. How much 140 have I released now? Not much, barely any actually. I'm about to release a 7-track album. But yeah, Terra Nexlev. It's still long though, isn't it? Terra might be good. I feel like it would already be taken. I feel like someone's already taken that. But it would be a sick name. Yeah, just 5 letters, all caps. You producing the server? I've not actually put much in there myself. I've shared a few presets in there, and James has shared a load of cowbells and rim shots in there. There's like a place to share samples and stuff. Yeah, join it. It's good to be connected elsewhere, isn't it? Not just one place. So yeah. I'll be waiting. I can't wait. I'm just waiting for it to get out. I would have released it by now, but I've sent it to a mastering engineer, and she's really busy. So I've got sent back 7 lot more balanced masters that sounded really good, but one of the tracks had a bit of a problem with it. I sent it back, and she's been like a month. Wait, 2-3 weeks now. But she's like really busy, so I'm just like, come on. I need these tunes so I can release them. That can go on a bit longer. Nice one, Foster. Oh yeah, so this sound. Let's get this changed. Don't really know how much further I can change it without it sounding bad. before it goes bad. It's interesting. There's so much stamina when it comes to making a track and sticking with it. I have a period, and if I don't finish the track, then it goes into the void. But like me too, right? But I let it go into the void. If I stop working on a track, if I have to force it, if I have to like think too much of what to do next, like I'll stop, save it, bounce it, and not listen to it again for as long as possible. Or at least a week, ideally, at least a week, so you forget about it. Because you can't judge in the moment, you can't judge how good it, whether it's good or not, because you've listened to it a few times. You can no longer be a good curator of your own sounds. So yeah, that's how I get solved. That is by, I'll have a bunch of tracks that I'll put into a folder, like a sketchbook folder, and some of them, I might not listen to them again for months, and I might think they had no hope whatsoever, but I have gone into that folder and I have actually pulled tunes out of it which had no hope at the time, and they actually got finished. I think it doesn't happen very often, but some actually got finished. Like, that's how big it is now. I can't even tell you how many. Like, how many's in there? How many's in there? Hundreds. Oh, I can't. It's the problem with not using Windows Explorer. There's lots of files in there anyway. Not loads though. It's building up, but. And then there's the bookmark folder, which are tunes that have more potential than just going in the sketchbook folder. Yeah. Foster sent a galaxy. Did you send a galaxy? That's like how many galaxies did you send, Foster? Isn't that like loads? Thank you. Oh my god, a galaxy. That's like loads of money, isn't it? Galaxy. Thanks very much for sending 3 galaxies. Holy crap, I'm rich. Nice one, mate. Caleb, thanks for sharing. So the void, into the void is its throne, yeah. Joined, thanks, Celix. My father's on. 2000! My gosh. You had to spend it all. Nice one, mate. 2000, oh my gosh. I've got a lot of tunes. It could be that amount. It could be around that amount as well. Like old ones. I didn't make as many as I used to. Like I make way more now than I used to make. So it's growing a lot faster. 2000, yeah. I always work out after I finish an album how many tunes it took me that I had to make, and then pick the best ones. And I think it was about like 6. For every 6 that I've started, 1 gets to the top, and I'm trying to make that ratio a bit higher so that they're even better, the tunes that come through. But it just means making more tunes or spending longer to make an album. So yeah. And then I don't know for sure which of my tunes are best when I'm making an album. How do I know? How do I know which ones are going to land? I spend the rest of my money on Boards of Canada vinyl. You're my kind of guy, for sure. Boards of Canada, 2000 tunes in the bag. Here again, we want to use these. Delete that. Mute that. Yeah, I'll be listening through these tunes. I don't know about tomorrow, but yeah, I've got some tunes to get through here. Celix and Frostro, you guys. Rolling Benji. Some others. Windy tonight, isn't it? Oh yeah, this was the original sample. Nice. So yeah, this was really hard. Like this track is coming out. Or this is a VIP of it, but the original is coming out. This is one of the 7 that's coming out. As soon as I get the masters back, the artwork, I can just get that back. I can just get that back whenever. But then, my mate doing the WOB 40 Collective label was like, well, there's no point in me like releasing 2 of your tunes if you're already just going to self-release them. And I was like, oh yeah, there's not really much point in doing that, is there? So I was like, I was like, can I just do like 2 VIPs for the label then? And she's like, yeah, that would work. And then Ascent immediately did a VIP of one of the tracks, and it sounds well better. It sounds like the best track I've made. And I'm letting the WOB 40 Collective label have that tune, and this is the other tune. So the original of this, it has that drum roll before the drop, and the intro sounds very similar, slightly different. But this is a very different drop. But some of the sounds are slightly the same sounding basses, also quite different rhythm. Yeah, collab. Yeah. I think I do. I think I am digging that. Foster, you like doing different genres, like I am, yeah. Or like things that don't necessarily fit into genres, yeah. I'm really like, I don't know. I think it might end up being a good thing, because it means you'll always have a sound that's different. I don't know. Maybe not. Headphones, Ben. These are HD 25s. I need some, because like when I got the masters back, the initial masters, they're gonna sound like that. There's just one track that had one thing that needed changing that I'm waiting for. But when I got them back, I was just like, the bass sounds quiet. I have the bass, and this is a problem. Apparently, this is a problem that like all producers said to the masters. The bass too loud. That's why I turned mine down, but it was still too loud. Yeah, I think it's because I want to hear bass in these when I'm mixing. That's the problem, and or the other relatively the highs and the mids are louder in certain places, and it just tricks my ears. So I've been mixing into these headphones for a long time. I've gotten used to them, but I don't really use references, so I don't use references enough. But yeah, I would like more pairs of headphones that aren't just this pair, like, because you can get like open back ones, can't you, which are quite flat and good for mastering. So next time I have 100 quid in my pocket, I think that's what I'll be doing. But it's probably the best thing I can buy next, actually, is another pair of headphones to reference, and actually use tune references properly and more often. Usually make all your music private, but I'm trying to release music myself on SoundCloud, if you get me. Yeah, it's hard to get people to listen to him, isn't it? God's Echo has joined the party. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole other job. Like, making music's one thing. Getting people to hear it is this whole other thing. But I think TikTok's amazing, because you can put your music on a little selfie video with some text, your own music. You can do that in 5 minutes, and you do 3 of them a day. I barely do 1 a day. But that's the strategy, and it works. People get to discover your music eventually. most people will skip, but not everyone will. So you gotta know. Produced with those, oh yeah, HD25. The low response is a joke, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're saying that, because I forgot, like, how bad that I just ignored. I got so used to it. The one thing I noticed, I don't know if you noticed this, Ben, about the HD25s, but I think it's hard. You can hear the sub frequencies, right? But it's hard to tell how hard they are, how loud they are. I think there's sometimes a difference of like 5 to 10 dB. At some frequencies, you can't really tell that it's way louder or way quieter than it actually is, and that's a problem if you're trying to mix bass music, because you definitely don't want too much bass to overpower everything, which I always tend to do. So I don't know what's wrong with it. KRKs I don't reference. Yeah, you have to reference, don't you? You got to do it. It's like, it's kind of fiddly. I think there's like some VSTs out there which allow sort of referencing quite easily, and I've not actually, I just drag them in. Sometimes don't even drag them in. I drag them into Ableton and then route a group to direct out, so it bypasses the main, and then solo it and listen to the reference, and then unsolo it, and then my track. I can hear my track, and then press solo and just go A B like that. And mine, by the time I do that referencing, I've already spent loads of time mixing, and I'm like, shit, mine sounds terrible and so much needs changing. And that's why everyone says you want to, if you get good sounds from the beginning, you won't have that problem. But that means I always have to be referencing, which is not a bad thing either. Yeah, I've got Adam Audio, but I can't play them in here because everyone's in bed when I have free time. They're good though, good monitors. I'm glad I bought them, but I need a decent sub to go with it. I've got a sub. It kind of gives you a clue of the energy down below, but I'd like a bigger sub. Wouldn't everyone like a bigger sub though, right? In their life, even if you can only play it like half an hour a day tops, maybe an hour. Yeah, AB reference. Yeah, yeah. I think I need to go hunt for that VST, which I think you load files into the VST, and when you press play on your sequencer, it knows the position of the tune, or you can move. I don't know how it works, but it just makes referencing easy, because you want it to just be one button, don't you? So you can set that up in Ableton, just press solo without a fancy VST. Bose surround sound connected to bin PC, which makes music with, but it's not good for referencing. Yeah. Because you've got treatment of your room, haven't you, to think about. It's just another thing that costs more than the speakers and the subs to do properly. You could spend, if you're going to spend, 10 grand on a speaker. No, even if you spend just 500 quid on 2 good speakers and the sub, you should spend at least that on room treatment. But even then, that's not enough treatment. You want to get into anechoic. Is it anechoic chamber? Is that what it's called? Where there's no reverb, no bounces, with no reflections whatsoever. You can hear your own blood pump around your body, send you insane. I remember seeing Dillinger document about his room building his room. It sounds like he's remixed all his tunes, all his old tunes. Born and Bam, thank you for following. Oh, I've got this cold, it's making my nose itch. I might have to go in a minute. 15 years ago when I heard Skrillex made his debut album on headphones. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I do like all the little stories and tips from, you know, Skrillex production. Some people just kind of like write him off. I think it's because there's a lot of haters who think, like, someone said, oh, he invented dubstep, and everyone just like was like lost the shit. It's like, no, of course he didn't invent dubstep, but people are saying that because they're clueless. But like, why are you getting offended? Like, doesn't make him a bad producer because someone said he's like something that he's not. But no, he's got some interesting techniques, and we can all learn from something, can't we? From each other, surely. The one that I like, and it's, you know, he's not the first one to do this by a long way. Like, I've even tried to do this before, but if you listen to Killers in the Jungle, or whatever it's called, he apparently did it beat by beat. So right from 0 seconds, just kind of built a track that eventually went into a drop, you know, and just doing like one bar at a time. And then because it forces, and it's hard to do, it's really hard to do, but it forces you to work in a different way. In like, you're doing it linearly, like that it would be listened to. And I like that idea, and I have tried that once, and because I thought that will help me solve me being terrible at making intros, because I would always do a D&B drop and do loop, and then I'm doing it. I mean, I'm not doing it now. I do have an intro here. Thanks for following the real Chavez. 15 years ago. Yeah, so that was another one though. So yeah, knowing him and other producers make everything on headphones, I'm like, I just need a really good pair of headphones. So I've got some AT25s and thought, they're not perfect, but I can learn the imperfections and mix accordingly, but I still put too much sub in, and there's something going on with the high end that I'm fucking up as well. That was apparent when I got those masters sent back. What was the first dubstep tune you had heard? I think it was Midnight Request Line. It was either that or Casper Where's My Money, the TC remix of Where's My... the Casper remix of TC Where's My Money. And I remember hearing it. Which one did I hear first, though? Which one came out first? I think it was Midnight Request Line. I remember which club. I remember exactly where I heard them, but I can't remember what order they were in. One was in this Platoon night in Manchester, in the student area, and on the student campus, or right on the edge of it. A Midnight Request Line, alright, was on the corner of Saki Bar in Manchester. It wasn't Saki Bar? I think it was called Saki Bar at the time. On the corner of Russia, going up Oxford Road into Manchester. That was a mad night. That was like, yeah. Started going out on my own because my mates wouldn't come with me. They just wanted to play games at home. I'm bad enough for that. I was like, I want to go out. What was your first? I used to skateboard to a track. Didn't know the name for years. But it ended up being some very early dubstep nice. This track was the bridge between rock metal. Oh right, Distance Headstrong. Okay. Right. Let's outro to that then, because I need to go. So I'm gonna save this, bounce this section because it's been updated. My eyes, killing me. Release. Oops. VIP 7. After Generation, weird ass question. Can I get your opinion on my upcoming release? Can I send you a drop commit? You might have time if you're quick. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to After Generation if you can get it to me. So I'm gonna play Distance Headstrong and I'm gonna go to bed. Oh look, that she's good. She was listening to the Campfire Head phase, and I just wanted to see what she wanted to say, what she said about our favourite tune. And she was like trying to play it on piano, but it's tuned really different to normal tuning, so it sounded weird. What was I doing? I need to go to bed. Distance Headstrong. Okie dokie. Sent Instagram. Cheers After Generation. Didn't know we were on Instagram together. Now we know. Never heard this one. See, yeah, so do I. I have got an electric guitar. It's not a very good one. I am a total amateur at chaining up. I mean, it should be quite easy to figure out, like effects pedals and stuff, so I can make guitar-based textures, because that could be it might be really easy to lay stuff down. Certain pads. You can make a pad with a guitar. But when I think of playing guitar, I'm thinking of funky, like it's kind of like there's almost like surf Wild West kind of guitar there in here, isn't it? Surf, a bit more surf. I don't even know what I would be happier doing a reggae lick, like a down stroke, whatever it's called, like a downbeat, like offbeat chord, like a really staccato. That's the sound I would probably go for try and get that down. But yeah, getting guitars in tunes. Cool tune that. Right, we're gonna listen to one more. After Generation sent us this.
I must have lost control. Don't want.
Thanks for following, bro.
You've got my heart and soul. Never thought it'd all come down to this. I've gotta let you know I'm always taking hopes. You're trying to break my walls. I can't seem to stop destroying everything. I've gotta let you know I'm always taking hopes. You're trying to break my walls. I can't seem to stop destroying everything. I can't seem to stop destroying everything we love. I know this bed's gone cold. I know it's getting old. We want what's long been sold. I'm never gonna say I'm over it. I've gotta let you know I'm always taking hopes. You're trying to break my walls. I can't seem to stop destroying everything. I've gotta let you know I'm always taking hopes. You're trying to break my walls. I can't seem to stop destroying everything we love. I've gotta let you know I'm always taking hopes. You're trying to break my walls. I can't seem to stop destroying everything we love.
That's nice. Did you play all that guitar yourself as well? Did you sing and play the guitar in that? Very good. Yeah, that is nuts as well, the drop. It's like, I bet it's hard to mix because you want it loud. And you want the synths in the background to be there as well as the beat. Hard. Contact's nice. Oh, I used to use Contact all the time. It was my go-to sampler, yeah. It still is, actually. I still do orchestral sounds sometimes with my old, like, orchestral sounds that I've got. I want to get on this Verb, but I don't have enough room on my hard drive. Yeah, sounded good, sounded good. It's hard to do a guitar, isn't it? Contact's big as well, isn't it? Yeah, like to get all the libraries. Yeah, thanks for sending that After Generation. What is that called? Is that someone did tell me the name of this genre. Who is it? Rido. Oh, is it Hardstyle? Alright. Rido has sent me stuff similar to this. Maybe it's a bit faster actually. I think he does slightly up tempo. Yeah, up is it? That's what it's called, up tempo, isn't it? Yeah, you know him. Yeah. It's weird how it's called up tempo because it's faster. Yeah, good stuff. We're all connected, aren't we? Small world. But it's smaller than we realise as well. I bet there's some mad connections we don't even know yet. Right, I will listen to that tomorrow. I have to go. Yeah, it's a good day to sleep. 160 ppm. Temper goes up to 240. Fucking hell. Is this 160? That's just no way. Okay, yeah. Right, anyway, it's been great chatting. Thank you for sending tunes. Thanks for hanging around. It's been good fun. Take it easy, Dan. Take it easy, Foster and After Generation. Thank you, George. In a bit, George. Gotta go.